So I decided to pull the car in the garage because it's a little windy out. But thanks for joining me on another video. Today we're going to go over a couple things that I don't like about my BMW 230i. In my last video, I'll link it right up here. It was with the Mustang, V6 Mustang, and there was a lot of people butthurt in the comments that I was being too nitpicky about things that I didn't like about the car. Of course, to start off, I like the car. Same with the Mustang, I liked that car. I like this. I like it enough to want to pay monthly to own it. These are just some little nitpicky things. These are nitpicking things that are just like a little annoyances that you deal with when you use it as a daily driver. And there's some things that obviously could have been designed a little bit better. But let's get into this. I'm actually going to show you before I start the list, before I start the things that I don't like, I'm going to show you this one thing that used to annoy me, and then it was going to be on the list, and then very recently I found out that there's a kind of a way around it. Here's the clip. As you see, the radio doesn't turn off when you get out of the car, and it waits until you lock the car. With the Mustang, you could turn the car off. Radio would stay on until you open the door. You would open the door, then the radio would turn off. This one, it stays on, which was annoying me from day one. But I found the fix around it is you just have to press the stop start button, turn the car off, then press it one more time, and it kills all the radio. So that was an annoying thing. It's still mildly annoying, but not annoying enough to make the list. So let's hop into this and let's start being nitpicky about this thing. So the 2019 BMW 230i with the xDrive, which means all-wheel drive, white, red interior. I will try to get some glamour shots for you, and these are right here. As you can see, it's a little, at the moment, I don't plan on spending any money on it, but at the moment it looks a little basic. It does have like the black package where the grille and some stuff is black. Still the trim around the windows could be black. Not annoying to make the list, but it should have been black. Bothers me a little bit, not too much. Let's get into this. So number one on the list of things that I hate, I have a clip from last night that I actually planned ahead because it's a little difficult to show you. The blinkers are very annoying in this car. It's not so much well, I guess not the blinkers, but it's the mirror blinker. There you have this whole setup here. This whole thing is blinker, which yes, very safe. Want to be illuminated, but this section right here is the annoyance. So we're gonna go to that clip from last night and you'll see how bright this damn thing is. It only bothers you at night when it's really dark out and you go to look in the mirror and you get like blinded. So look at this. Might not be as dramatic in the video, but it is a little bit of an annoyance. Just number one. That's the first thing on the list. Another thing, nitpicky-ish, I guess, is this whole center console setup. I guess two things with it. Number one, I assume they don't want you to be charging your cell phone out, but this has wireless Apple CarPlay, so most of the time you're not hiding your phone away. I get it, they want you to be safe, but this wire, a little messy, bear with me. This is the wire to charge your phone. There's no like anywhere to feed the wire out, so you wind up, the wire just gets like wedged in here and you kind of have to slam it shut. Destroy your wires. Second part of this armrest thing is very annoying, is it just wants to randomly move on you. Not so much randomly, but I usually rest my arm on it, kind of like this when I go to get out of the car. So like, slid. So the whole thing slid forward. So a little annoying, kind of just doesn't stay in place. I don't think it needs to slide, but it slides. Annoying to me. Another design flaw, I would say, with possibly, I guess it was the BMW designers, because I didn't design the damn car. Maybe either the steering wheel needs to be a little bit larger, or actually it wouldn't work for me because I'm very big. I'm 6'2". This car's a little on the small side for me, but I make it work. Can make it work. Steering wheel either needs to be a little bit bigger, or they need to make the gauge cluster a little bit smaller, because I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. No matter where you position the wheel, you can't see the whole gauge cluster. Now it might be showing up a little bit better on the camera because the camera's closer to it, but once you start getting further away, you either like lose like the top section, and if you want to come down, then you lose the bottom section. Just like another one of those like mildly annoying things that bothers me, might not bother you, but nitpicky. We're staying nitpicky here. This next one is actually the most annoying thing for me, but it should be number 1 on my list, but this list is just kind of like, as I'm doing it, I'm trying to do all the in-car stuff first, and then the last one is out of the car, I guess. So the most annoying thing with this car is the cup holders. The way these things are designed, they're all the way almost under the center, under the whole dash there. This is just like a standard Yeti cup. Straight up, hits. So you kind of have to like tilt it back and away diagonally. So just think if you have like a cup of hot coffee and you can't even lift it out, you got to tilt it just to get it out. I even find, I'm on the driver's side of the car, obviously, steering wheel, whatever. I find that it's easier to use the passenger side one when you're by yourself, because it's just easier for me. But look, it's making random noises. That's number 4, and possibly the most annoying thing about this car. We're going to move on to number 5. I need to get the other set of keys for this one to demonstrate. The last one that I actually put a light on there. I don't know if you can see. Whatever, it doesn't matter. The last thing that bothers me a lot about this car, I mean, another nitpicky thing, you can live with it, it's not anything crazy, is the memory seat / key fob thing. This is my key. This is programmed with my seat memory, and both door locks are supposed to open. This is my wife's key. It's with her memory seat, and only the driver's side door lock is supposed to open. So I'm gonna lock it. All right. That was with my key. I'll unlock with the wife's key. All right, good. See the seat moving? That's good. Door. It was locked until I grabbed it, but I have this. All right, so we're gonna lock it with the wife's key. Now remember, this is set for both doors to open. Unlock with my key. Of course it works now, right? All right, so that just squashed my whole number 5, but it does happen. Obviously, this is probably even more of an issue, that it does happen that sometimes I'll unlock after she drives the car using her key, programmed for her seat memory and driver's door lock. I'll go to unlock the car with my key, and the seat will move, but the door won't move. The door won't unlock. So that's one thing. And then it's happened to me 2 or 3 times before. I've actually sat in the car. The seat started moving up to her position, and she sits really far up because she's smaller than me, and I think I almost died. So this damn thing with the key is another issue with this damn car, which once again, it's livable, annoying to me because it's a BMW, you shouldn't be doing this, right? I don't know. I felt like I was, I don't even have the keys on me, it just locked. So at least it did some weird shit while you guys were standing here. Yeah, the seat moved forward on me once or twice, and luckily I was able to stop it before that. You would think there would be like some sort of safety when you start getting like crushed against the steering wheel, but there isn't. And we're still here, we're living, so I guess that's a plus. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this video about this BMW car. It's 5 things that I kind of hate about the car, but not enough to get rid of the car yet, I guess. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. If you want to see more content like this, let me know. Leave some comments. I could probably find another few things that I don't like about this car. I should be getting my 240SX back very within the next week or so. So stay tuned for that. If you don't know what car I'm talking about, I have a Nissan 240SX. It has an RB25 motor swap in it. You can check out my motor build series up here. Put a lot of work into this thing, and I'm looking forward to getting it back. Hopefully we're going to make some big power with it. Join me again on the next video. Hopefully, maybe the next video will be getting the car dyno tuned. So join me on that one. I will see you guys in the next one. Subscribe. Check out the links down below. If you want to sign up for my Patreon, every dollar that goes into that Patreon goes back into the channel for car stuff. So join me back. Maybe if we get enough subscribers, maybe I will get wheels for this thing. Who knows? I don't know. Join me back. See you on the next one. Bye.